kidding. Just started the show. Like 30 seconds. Give me a moment. I think it's an isolated spittle. Yeah. One game cloud. Keep it off my phone. Everything else is fine.
Inspirational sound.
Keep everything else off my keyboard. Come on. One game cloud. How can we be getting rained on by one cloud? That's just stupid. Yeah. Well, yeah. And there, yeah, and I know condensation occurs.
The updrafts and stuff pull the moisture up into the atmosphere. Then it cools it.
Chrissy Skilling.
That was a sweet ass picture you Tom Skilling, by the way.
That's right.
Rise and amplify
How did you get a hold of Tom Skilling? Noted world famous weatherman.
Stalking.
I like doing the show out
I'm gonna wait
here.
for the. I gotta go to my car and get my sunglasses. I'll be back.
All right, yeah, you know what? We'll let the song play a little bit. Go get your sunglasses. In fact, we'll all get sunglasses. Hang on a minute. This is Getting Sunglasses break.
That's how we drop it on the up on the line. One time lyrics, them must stick on your mind. Proper bass line, I go prop and provide. My MC super, I go dapper on the right. Go dapper on the right. Sometimes, can you feel the pressure does unwind? Sometimes, and through the day and through the night. Sometimes, you can make a pressure does unwind. Sometimes, it's for your spirit and your mind. Sometimes.
Well, now that we've all got sunglasses and the rain has stopped pelting all the electronic equipment, this is Radio Tiki, and we are doing the show Al Fresco. We're doing it out on the veranda.
I went to high school with Al Fresco.
Al Fresco. He always could find things.
He could get you. Hey, you need something? I get you something.
You need stuff? I got stuff. I know a guy.
Stereo equipment.
It just, hey, I just found this. So I've left the phone plugged into the board because now get this, the Blackhawks game is today. The Blackhawks Stanley Cup playoff game is today.
Ice hockey.
And you know that Brad is insane for most sports. But hockey is one of those ones that he goes particularly crazy for. And so doing the show and then doing watching the hockey game would have been right up Brad's alley, except Brad's got to go to a cooking class. He's going to a cooking class. How much do you think Brad's going to learn? How much cooking do you think is going to happen?
I think he's going to be distracted.
Yeah, and I think he won't want to cook anything.
And it's going to be one of those cooking classes where you're not there to learn anything about cooking. You're there as it's a couple's activity. And
right.
Cooking is secondary, right?
I'm reading this correctly, right? Yes.
Okay.
You've seen those on TV. We're going to go to a cooking class. We're going to make a quiche together. We're going to learn, you know what? I'm going to learn the perfect breakfast in bed recipe, and then you're going to learn a different perfect breakfast in bed recipe, and then we'll make it for each other.
And then we'll never make it for each other.
No, there'll be one time it'll end in disaster, and it'll never happen again.
All right, so now we've got sunglasses. Now I'm thinking I need a little Hawaiian tropic on me. I think I need.
It's a little warm out. I
brought the fan out, but
and as you notice, I'm sneaking in front of it and bogarting the whole thing. If I
just
give
angle
it
a little
5
bit toward
minutes,
Chris there, I'll be all right.
Fuck Chris. I love the guy. I've known him for.
That makes me sad.
I've known him for more than half my life, but fuck him, my fan.
and he means that. He means that because that's his mind.
In the ass. That's what he's thinking.
I hate you. Fuck
no,
you.
no,
I'm a little bit attracted to you.
You talked about a fan, my friend. You're talking about a fan.
He's always been a big fan of yours, Chris. Always,
certain things
always.
transcend friendship, and a fan on a hot day like today.
I thought it was clever having the fan out. You know where I learned this?
No,
I learned this
great.
in Hawaii. They put the fans out, and it makes everything. I mean, doesn't matter how damn hot it is. You put a fan on you, it's beautiful. That and those misters. You guys ever go to Phoenix for any reason?
No.
I've been to places that are warm that have little misting things.
Well, but you're in Atlanta. If you missed there,
why Vegas has them?
Well, all right, Vegas. Yeah. The misters, they're brilliant.
The fucking minor league baseball park in Joliet has one.
Yeah, that's fine.
They put on a fabulous product, by the way, the Joliet Jackhammers.
Really?
Enjoy the nachos. Oh, they're so good.
You're just Mr. Way Deep South Side.
Not really.
Have you joined the library board there yet?
No. My days of public service have come to an end.
I went to my daughter's school board meeting the other night because she got some award, and they call parents and say you're going to go to the school board, and the Carroll Stream Examiner comes out, snaps a pic.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm sitting in this room with the curvy tables, with the little microphones and the Robert's Rules of Order.
Thinking Jeff used to do that.
Calling this meeting to order. First motion to present the minutes from the last meeting. Second, third, fourth, and I just went, "Oh man, I miss Jeff."
Wow, it's funny the things that bring me to mind to different people. I should write a book or something. It'll be the third book in my series.
Yeah, the first two are.
I remember the first one was called "And the Lesbians Brought Sandwiches" because the lesbians did bring sandwiches.
Sure.
I forget what the second one was, and then the third one is.
What was the context under which the lesbians brought sandwiches?
It was a Local 8 show or something?
No. Over the Rhine. Remember Over the Rhine? They're putting out a new album.
That's you used to drive to Cincinnati.
All
the time.
The whole big homecoming, hey, all these people kind of show, and a couple of lesbians who lived in Chicago. We carpooled
sandwiches.
and we stopped at a rest area, and I'm slipping into Emo Phillips all of a sudden. I don't know why.
That's Mr. Judy Tenuta to you
Hello. And got to the rest stop, and the lesbians said, "Hey, we brought sandwiches." All righty.
Now,
I could use a sandwich.
Did they prefer you calling them the lesbians? I mean,
no. They preferred me calling them Jan and Fran, which
strangely
enough,
just sick in itself.
Strangely enough, the lesbians had names. Who knew?
I knew a lesbian in school. Maybe they knew her.
Gay Bob from Chicago.
My friend Bob.
You know Bob? He's from Chicago.
He's gay.
Gay Bob from Chicago.
The thing is, we used to love, certainly the Martin Mull years of Roseanne, but I didn't realize that Chuck Lorre was part of that.
Yes.
And part of me wants to hate Chuck Lorre because he's given us 2.5 Men. And then part of me wants to love Chuck Lorre because he's given us Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, but you're way away from the mic. I don't know if it
No, you know what? I was doing that on purpose because I think I'm.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the.
Yeah, you need to be closer.
Are you sure?
Based on the last broadcast, you need to be closer to the microphone.
You're kidding because the spikies on the little monitor-y thing.
Yeah.
Well, the next time you need to be farther away.
Well, you know what? I'll just up my volume a little bit.
The spiky thing is part of the charm of the Great Radio Tiki experience.
You do something to fix all that? I mean, because it always sounds good when I listen to it on the phone.
When I listen to it through this crappy little speaker in a phone. Yeah.
No, I put my headphones in.
Oh, that makes all the difference.
Do you remember the Brad's prostate discussion? Well, it was the last show.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was playing that in a rental car in San Francisco. I had my
Windows
phone
down?
hooked up to the dashboard. We sounded fantastic.
Test.
Going over the
Sure.
Bay Bridge. I'm going over the Bay Bridge on my way over to from San Francisco
Paying
to
that
Sacramento.
$5 toll.
And I'm listening to the saga of Brad's colonoscopy and his his scare with the polyps. And I thought this is fantastic. Screw podcast fame and fortune. It's just nice to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't a clippy show. If it is a clippy show, then it's a problem. But no, and I just smooth everything out so it doesn't get too. You know how because
yeah.
some people are really loud, like Jeff, and
Yeah,
then
but I
Hey,
think
you have volume.
and
You
we
have volume
adjusted for
control.
that, I think. Yeah.
and then everybody else,
Not my
other
fault.
people are quieter, and
Yeah.
you just smooth all that out. That's
You just like take the top and the bottom and
no,
cut them
I
off.
just normalize it,
Oh, okay.
or no compression. Compression
Yeah.
is the one. Yeah.
I mean, it looks. It's not doing that whole big block of blue where we've screwed the pooch.
Yeah, that usually is not a good.
This is a healthy up and down, in and out sort of sonic graph. So I think we're okay there. So welcome to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. Jeff's wife has been ill, and so she didn't do the tick tick tick.
No, she did.
That
She did.
Oh, she did.
Oh, I don't know.
I saw that on the face. I saw that on the
She
Facebook.
wouldn't have done the tick 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 because she is in Bloomington visiting a friend.
They don't have internet there?
In Blormal, no,
They
they
have,
don't wear clothes with buttons down there.
Yeah. They have an annual play festival that I believe is going on this weekend.
I was part of that annual play festival for 2 years.
the
1 year I was
10-minute. They have a 10-minute play festival.
Yeah. You do the one acts, and then also I was in the full theater festival.
Oh, nice.
When we did the one acts, I was a freshman in college, and I was an advisor. So if you watch the Glee at all, if anybody watches Glee,
No.
you know how some of the kids come back,
No.
even though
don't
they're
watch
supposed to
Glee.
be in college. Well, I'm doing this for the audience that watches Glee, and I don't watch Glee for the record. Okay, the whole Thomas
I think we're
Gay
talking
thing.
about two different things now.
No, well, hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me
This
get.
is not connected with the university in any way, shape, or form.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's
Okay.
IHSA.
Heartland Theater Company.
The theater company?
Yes.
Oh, I was in the IHSA
Well,
one.
tell your little story. I'm sure it's fascinating.
The IHSA one is where you do the one acts and you compete and you get judged. It's like going to finals, like in Glee. So I did it once as a junior in high school, and then I did it once as a freshman in college. But I went back to my high school. Pathetic, sad. I went back to my high school as an advisor for the group that was going to be doing a full play, a full show. And my brother happened to be acting in that show. So, I had every reason in the world to go down there and hang out with all the girls that I used to hang out with.
Sure.
No,
and it
this is
worked out
something
fine,
completely
so.
different.
All right, so now what theater festival is she doing?
Heartland Theater Company down there, they put on plays throughout the year, and then around this time of year, they have 10-minute plays. And
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
Sponsored by State Farm.
Because, I've jacked you way up, but...
I'm probably way too loud then.
No, you're good. You're all right.
Okay.
So,
The only employer in Bloomington Normal.
State Farm.
And they put out the competition aspect is you submit scripts, and they have somebody in the industry, well-known judge, whatever, judge the scripts, and
Simon Cowell.
whatever the professional says are the best ones they put on, and
who did they get as their professional?
whoever the fuck they
Because
get.
I'm picturing Christopher Guest.
No.
In his Corky.
And the wife actually had one produced a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was,
I'm
quite
picturing
excited.
Christopher Guest and John Malkovich sitting side by side, just judging. Thank you.
No.
No. Or that guy, Chuck Sudo from the Chicagoist, something like that. Yeah.
And then she had one the next year that the whole company liked and everybody in charge of the theater liked, but it didn't make the final cut with the professional, so they didn't do it.
Oh, bummer.
But so
is
my
it,
wife, so
is
my
it
wife,
10-minute limit or is it one act or what is it?
It's 10. It's the 10-minute play festival, film festival. No, play festival, but
Yeah.
some are the little counter when I watched my wife's did hit like 12 minutes. So
Do they get
they're a little,
counted off for
little
that? Is
loose.
they're loose on it. It's loose.
A little,
deducted.
as long as it's not an hour and a half, I think they're cool.
You don't have Bella Caroli in the corner going, "It's over, you violated."
No.
Okay. Well, that spiked everything up. Oops, sorry.
That's part of the charm.
Okay.
It's soft, and then it gets really loud, and then it's soft.
That's what we do.
So yeah.
So she's down there now,
Yeah.
and Jen-
Because her best friend down there is, is part of this company, sort of, kind of. I don't know how the theater thing works. It's just she's in every damn thing they do.
sure. Is this now when we talk about her best friend down there? Is that really hot Asian-y looking chick?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tom. Her name, I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
don't know her name? That she's super hot, and I still dream about Ixnay on the hot Asian chickie. A.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, all right. So yeah, okay, yeah. Because I remember her, and I remember she's dating some sheriff guy, or she's married to some sheriff guy.
He was
It's a bummer.
in his real great guy. Andrew's a great guy.
Great guy, but in my way, obviously.
Oh, stop
I
it!
think there's a lot of things in your way.
Yeah.
Ring, ring, ring. That's Jess calling, even though she hasn't heard the show yet. Ring, 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 ring. Hi, honey.
It's a compliment, sweetheart. It's not like I'm reaching up under your skirt. You guys still get together and do the D&D bi-weekly?
No, we
or?
haven't. The one campaign ended, and
Well, I mean, you guys got yourself to the point where you were gods. You were looking to fight gods
that's
because
how
you
the
couldn't.
campaigns usually end. Yeah.
So you
The
have to
last
stop that.
one we only made it to level 8ish, 9ish, but still, as the DM was found to pointing out, that's higher than 99% of the people in the world. So
Yeah.
The one previous, I think we were all level 18, and it was
Yeah.
what the fuck? Come on.
What'd you do today? I defeated Thor and took over Asgard. You did, didn't you?
Tiamat.
No, there were. Saw this really.
I had a pet beholder. Thank you very much.
I saw this really great play called "She Kills Monsters" that set in the 80s, and the sister dies, and the whole family dies in a car wreck, and the surviving sister's clearing out her things, and she comes across the D&D module that her sister wrote,
Nice.
and she seeks out the gaming community to play it.
to play it through.
Yes.
Nice.
And
And her
it's-
sister name was Rona Jaffe?
No, and it's all autobiographical, and it was a really well written play.
Really?
And it's one of those plays that's making the rounds on the little off circuit kind of things.
So
it's-
you didn't
Bloomington
see,
Normal
see it at
Theater
Steppenwolf?
Festival.
Steppenwolf does this thing they have the theater in the garage, actually, called the Garage Theater, and every year, twice a year, they invite in small theater companies to avail themselves of the Garage Theater and the Steppenwolf expertise and the people behind the scenes.
I
and
love unusual theater.
they put
I
on
mean,
some great stuff.
Here I
Oh.
am. I'm 42 years old. 42 now? Yeah, 42 years old. And still one of the greatest theater experiences I've ever had was when I was less than 10 years old. I want to say I was 8 or 9 years old. And Navy Pier used to be a hellhole, right? It used
sure.
to
Yes.
not be a great tourist attraction. It used to be, shipping containers and empty
Yeah,
warehouses
yeah.
and stuff.
Yes.
And they would have festivals there, because the city still owned it, and they had to make up the space. And there was a walking theatrical production that you could go on, you went to at Navy Pier. You started at one end of Navy Pier, and you went from warehouse to warehouse, and it was called El Diablo, or the Devils.
Sure.
And it was essentially, and again, why my aunts took me to this when I was 8 or 9 years old, I don't know, but it was essentially Dante's descent into hell,
Oh,
and then
sweet.
back out.
Sweet.
And you walked through this, and this was, so if I was 9, it had to be 1979, 1980. It was incredible, and I just remember one of the last stages when you got to Pandemonium. They had Navy Pier on fire, and you didn't have seats. You walked from venue to venue, and some of the devils went with you. That is excellent theater. I'm waiting for that kind of experience again.
If you're looking for something a little lighter, Morton Arboretum does that every fall. But
they do it for the Halloween thing, right? I've done
they
similar
do
in
actual
England.
plays, and
Oh, really?
They do things you would expect.
So, Audubon things,
No, actually, God, I'm trying to.
Whitman, Thoreau.
I think they did like The Hobbit and things like that.
The Hobbit would be awesome there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and you walk.
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be good.
I've never done it myself.
You know, I can't believe the Disney people haven't hopped all over this. Mobile theater. They make you sit there.
Well, you get in a little car and it takes you places. You're riding on sunshine. One of those things.
But you have to stay in the car because a lot of our patrons are heavily overweight.
I like that story that came out a couple months ago about
It's not true.
It's not true about okay.
It was 30 minutes, and
Tell me.
the guy was stuck on It's a Small World.
No, not that story.
Oh,
Apparently, if you show up with someone,
I have really good, expensive beer going through my nose. Give me a second.
did you want to switch to Bud Dry or something?
That's by the way, that's Goose Island's Pepe Nero that Jeff brought, and I'm enjoying it. And then I envision a dude getting stuck in Small World.
apparently,
Please make it stop.
Please make the music stop. Please, I'm stuck in
Allegedly.
a boat.
allegedly, and everybody up and down is denying it.
Allegedly.
But if you show up with someone who is severely handicapped,
In a morbidly way.
you get to go to the front of the line.
Oh,
just
that.
as
Okay,
a thing, as
yeah.
a courtesy.
It's
There's a company that's renting out handicapped people for
Okay,
the
now-
ultra rich.
All right, so here's the deal. It's not an allegedly thing.
Yeah, it's actually true.
I have been with people in chairs
Yeah,
to large park venues.
yeah. You've
And-
availed yourself.
It turns out that they let you right up in the front of the lines.
Yeah.
Like you can go to the and it's just a thing. It's just a card. You go to the box office, and I'm not going to say that this was at Six Flags Great America, but it
Okay.
might have been.
Might have been.
I'm not going to say it was at Knott's Berry Farm, but it might have been.
Might have been.
There we go. Now I'm covering my bases. Which one was it? But yeah, if you go to just when you walk in and you've paid your ticket and all that, you show that you've got somebody in a chair.
Yeah.
Let's say an elderly person.
Uh-huh.
Even if the elderly person doesn't go on any of the rides, you push Nana up to the Meemaw up to the edge of the gate.
I'm not going on Tower of Terror.
That you show your little orange card.
Hey, let's check.
And then you get to go to the boarding area, and then Meemaw always backs off. Meemaw always says, no, that I don't think so. And then you just go and get on.
Yeah, but
Let's just say I've seen it
the
happen.
big scandal was that
They're renting people.
they're
Why
renting,
not?
They're renting out. Yeah,
You know what I call that? I call that job creation.
yeah.
I call,
Our free market economy is
I
strong.
call that capitalism, my friend.
That's the only reason that only works. Okay, and in the case of Disney, it only works on places where you can't wheel somebody through the regular line. So if it actually is handicapped accessible through the regular line, that doesn't work. And here's the other funny thing: if you have enough money at Disney, you go and you just pay Mickey. Say, I want the VIP. I want the VIP treatment, and I want a tour guide, and the tour guide will get you in the side entrances and stuff like that. If you really have that much money,
And how
Mickey
much does that cost
I
when
have
you
no
talk to
idea.
Mickey?
No, but like it's one of the all the celebrities who go to Disney World, for
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
they,
sure.
they just call it Mickey and say we want a VIP. We basically want a tour guide. We want somebody to walk us through the parks and stuff like that. That's how they do it.
But what do you think? What do you think you got to throw down for something like that?
I don't know.
See,
Give me a
this
guesstimate.
this is the problem with VIP treatment because there's a special. Do you guys fly United when you
No,
fly? You
I don't
United?
fly.
Yeah,
All right. So you know about global services, right?
I don't fly. No,
Hmm?
I don't know what global services is.
Yeah, you know why? Because they don't talk about it. It's like
Oh.
Fight Club.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't earn your way into global services. You can't say, well, I've hit this many miles and I've earned global services. But global services, they get their own special, an extra side security thing, an extra side check-in thing, free lounge, for while you have it, and it's an invitation only thing. Like you can't earn miles to get it, right? But when you try to find out how does a brother get an invitation to global services, nobody knows.
Uh-huh.
Nobody knows. I flew 100,000 miles last year, so I'm a Premier 1K. It's June. Today is June 15th. Spoiler alert. Today is June 15th. And I have flown 62,000 miles already this year. Part of the reason why we don't have that many Radio Tiki shows. And
do you have a spreadsheet where you keep track? Just how much more I have to get to the 100K just to derail it?
I have United.com. It shows
okay.
me.
Yeah.
There's a little bar. There's a little bar that says, "Congratulations, you just made gold." I made gold in April.
I like my diamond status at the casino.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't get me shit, I can go to the front of any line basically, and I get free crap food in the Diamond Lounge. But I have my fucking spreadsheet with my line that says this is where you need to be and this is where you are.
But I mean, is that your own creation?
That's
or?
my own creation. Turns out they upped it this year. 880 hours of live poker it's going to take me this year to get to diamond status.
That's a lot of poker.
You'll get that. You'll get that next month.
I will not get that this next month. I'm currently 23 days ahead of where I need to be.
23 days. So you've got a day. It's like he's like an accountant. I know to the penny how much I can withdraw. I have to withhold from my paycheck, so that I neither have to pay nor get a refund. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry to derail your story.
Who says accountants do that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Who says accountants do that?
Dude, you know what? I had my accountant yell at me. He's like, "Why are you withholding so much from your paycheck? That's your money, man. That's your money. You should be earning interest on that." I go, "Okay. What's the interest rate right now? 0.2. What am I going to earn on my savings? What am I going to earn even if I slapped it in a money market? Let's say I slapped it in a fund. The best fund is going to get me what? 2%? Maybe.
Poker.
Yeah, I said
give it to me to play poker with.
I am better off with withholding a whole bunch and getting a big fatty check
and saying wee
and going woo like every other Cooter and Maisie across the rest of the country. Cooter and Maisie, that's America's couple.
Oh.
They own 2.3 guns and 1.2 children.
And 1.5 trailers.
Exactly. And they're NASCAR fans.
So about getting an invitation to your global services.
Well, no, actually, there's no story to derail. It dies there. Nobody knows. Nobody at United knows, or nobody will tell me. You talk to global services, because I know some global services people, and they go, I traveled 97,000 miles last year, and I got invited. I'm like, what the fuck?
Are they paying full? When you fly, do you pay full fare?
Well, I think that might be it.
Yeah.
I think it's tied somewhere in there, because some of the
number of dollars spent.
I'm thinking that
factor in there somewhere.
So what I've done since I have a small degree of autonomy in my work these days, not for my scheduling because I'm in demand, but my manager is over in Europe, so I'm sort of alone over here in this country. So I converted all of I stopped doing all the travel on the travel site, and I do it through my credit card now and turn in expenses. So I'm hoping that I get invited to global services.
Yeah.
I'm shocked you haven't been doing that the whole time.
Well, I was doing it for a while to collect miles, but yeah, they frown on that because they feel like they're not in control of the best price.
Yeah.
Which they're not always if I do that. Because, I'll say, well, I want to decline that airport. I don't want to fly into Newark when I could fly into JFK or vice versa. So, you know, that kind of thing. But there might be a $300 price difference if I go to one or the other. So that's why they take that right away from us.
Yeah, you can game the system.
Yeah. But this year I've been charging my own, so hopefully I can get through. But it's all connected to the same VIP process as with Mickey. You have no idea what it costs to get a tour guide. You don't even know what services are offered with a tour guide.
I'm sure it's part. If you stayed on the concierge level of one of the hotels, I'm sure that they said it's probably like the ticket in. You stay on the concierge level, then you could probably get the VIP tour guide or whatever and get that.
I just I'd like to know what goes on backstage. I'd like to see Mickey without his head on.
Oh, you could take that tour. It's only like $90.
It's a pittance.
They never answered my question though. When I went on the tour, they said, "Oh, does anybody have any questions?" I'm like, I read somewhere that if in water rides in Florida that all the water has to be drinkable. Is that true? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go check on that. And then I never found out.
You're never going to know.
I know all water rides, the water has to be potable.
Well, I mean, because it splashes in your face. It can't
That's-
be substandard water.
I just want to know.
Yeah.
That was my question.
I would say that it's probably heavily chlorinated.
Oh, except you know what? You go to Universal Florida, they got some nasty, nasty smelling water. So I don't know.
You spend a good deal of time in Florida, right? Your parents still have the house in Florida, yes?
Oh, they're trying to get rid of that.
Yeah?
They're selling into the bubble this time.
They're selling in?
Because like houses down the street from them are selling sight unseen to people from UK and Connecticut.
Yeah, UK people are buying them up.
Yeah, so they're like, oh no, we're gonna sell now because we're done.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the management company raised their fees
Oh.
and
Didn't turn out well for him.
I thought your mom and dad were going to retire in that place. Aren't they retirement
No.
time?
I don't know. They're gonna work as much as they can
Really?
so they can get like Medicaid and stuff like that. I think.
Your dad's not up there yet?
What year is this?
This-
He's only 62.
Your dad's not pulling 62 retirement?
No. Again, it's the Medicaid. It's like they went and priced out insurance, and it's like, oh dear God.
Uh huh.
And no,
Oh.
work as much as you can until you can get to Medicaid.
Your parents still live in Georgia?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they have a very healthy disability legal practice down there. Just tell your dad to get himself on disability. That's fine. They got that, it's on the TV all the time down there. You don't need to work anymore. Get on disability.
Yeah, I do not like Atlanta.
Yeah. I try to, you know what? Bless everybody down in the South. I know Jess Caps and Nick and those guys that live down in Arkansas and everything. But I've been spending a lot of time in Florida, but it's in Miami and Boca Raton. And all I got to do is go a little bit further inland, and it turns into Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to go to Georgia or Alabama or Mississippi anymore. However, Tennessee is lovely. Tennessee is very nice. The people in Memphis are nice. People in Nashville are nice. They really seem to be a little bit embarrassed of the whole South thing, which is cool.
They're one of those border states. You know, they didn't join the. Oh wait, no, that was Kentucky. Never mind.
I mean, they still got the rolling Bible thumpers and all that, but it's creepy, scary down in Alabama. I mean, my mom still has people in Alabama. I don't dig going down there anymore. I just, it used to be charming and it used to be cool and like, oh, my relatives are from here. In the last, say, 4, 8, 12,
Last a little bit.
let's say the last 4 presidential administrations, it's gotten really ugly.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, they all loved Bush, and then there's the Gore thing, and then there's I can't believe we got a black feller for president. It's wild. It makes me wildly uncomfortable.
He's not even really black. He's more Asian than black.
He's out. How can I not point out these people? That brother's half white.
Well, he's half, but he's spent most of his formative years in Hawaii and Indonesia.
Yeah. Did you see his prom date? Have you seen the picture of Barack's prom date?
Yeah.
Damn. That is like a hot Farrah Fawcett blonde Hawaii chick.
Yep.
That, bravo, Barry. Because he was going by Barry then. Bravo.
Sagittarius.
So we started out by saying Brad is not with us, but he might call in. He said because he's visiting his grandparents-in-law, which is odd. No, it's cool. I mean, if you got them, use them. And then use them for visiting and socializing. I didn't mean white slavery.
Oh boy.
Why you know what? Grandparents are no good for white slavery anyway. Come on, they're done. Anyway, in between visiting the grandparents-in-law
I don't know how to respond to that.
and his cooking class,
It just kills me.
he might call in. So
I have a question.
yeah.
What medication is Brad on that prevents him from having the massive grabber during any sporting events? 'Cause
At his own wedding shower. Now, again, a dude doesn't necessarily have to go to a wedding shower, but in this day and age, it's become part of the practice. Okay, we all remember that, right? At his own wedding shower, he freaked everyone out with his intensity about, I believe it was an Illini game. Was it Illini or was it
you mean the
Blackhawks?
bachelor party?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't his. It wasn't his bachelor party.
Okay, because
that
was when the Illini lost against Ohio
Yeah,
State.
but that was early in the day. That was okay.
That was okay.
That was all right.
It wasn't. It wasn't the climax of the evening.
No, that there was still more to come from that. And that evening, by the way, Brad, who intended for his bachelor party to end at like 4 a.m., Brad's bachelor party ended at like 11 for Brad. Brad was done.
So sleepy.
So sleepy. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh no! At his own wedding shower, he was. I guess it had to be an Illini game. It had to be. That was the time of the year, right?
Sure, if you say so.
Yeah, that's yeah. And then usually would be the cause for bad things to happen.
Yeah. He was in the bar of the place where the wedding shower was being held, like staring at the TV really intently and not talking to anyone and being really upset. And yeah, it caused issues. So it's not a matter of him having a grabber. I think he needs some sort of stimulant. I think he needs something to perk him up. Get him focused on some Ritalin. Get him focused on something else.
He's in some sort of fugue state.
Yeah.
We have to
But I mean the touch wood, whatever. The Blackhawks have this sort of well in hand, I think.
No.
So he won't
I
be.
don't know.
What I'm saying is they've won game one. Brad can let a loss tonight happen, and he won't kill himself.
Have you met Brad?
I think he's going to be all right. I think he'll be fine.
All right.
Did anybody hear from Maurice? I didn't hear from Maurice.
No.
We were trying to for those of you following Radio Tiki's saga of why we haven't been doing shows. Number one, I'm insanely busy, and on the weekends that I am home, my family says, "Oh, we would love to see you." So it's really hard for me to.
Well, at least you got that going.
Yeah, I got that going. They want to see me and be near me.
It's
That's
not like
cool,
you
yeah.
walk into you again.
Oh, who the hell are you? No. What the worst feeling is when you get in some argument after you've been traveling like 3-4 weeks straight, and then you have like a disagreement with the loved one, let's say your spouse, and she says, "Well, I've kind of gotten used to doing things around you not being here. I've kind of gotten you like I've got a rhythm now, and now you're disrupting it." Well, see, that's bad news.
All right, I'll just go out the bar, have a couple of beers.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna pop out,
Yeah.
So, so then you feel really shitty. You're like, all right, message received, I got it. But anyway, we tried to put together a show a couple weeks ago, and I had some issues happen with in my household, and then that was the last I heard from Maurice. Maurice said that he was available a couple of weeks ago, but then when we tried to do when we did this show for this week, I didn't hear from him at all. So I hope he's okay. I hope Canada's treating him all right. But yeah, my mom has been hospitalized. I know Jeff has been spending a little bit of time in the hospital. So everything right over there on your end, Chris? Nobody's in the hospital. We're all good. Nobody's sick.
Nobody's
Okay.
in the hospital.
Good. All right. All right. Now I know Radio Tiki is all about the ha-ha. So I'm just going to lay this out there. I'm just going to lay it out there. My mom went into the hospital with pneumonia, and when she was in the hospital, they found out she's got lung cancer. So now again, that's nothing funny about lung cancer. However, the two things that can be observed about this is, my mom. I've mentioned her on the show before. She's a super strong lady, very strong constitution. However, heavy smoker for almost her entire lifetime.
She'd take all her level ups in Constitution then.
Oh yes, that's right. She
18 plus 4.
She's way up there.
Okay, good.
She got bonus rolls and everything.
Thank God.
So my conclusion about all this is she is the one person in the world that you can say, well, damn it, you brought it on yourself. However, if anyone's going to be able to push through it and balls themselves through it, she can do it. So when she when she found out the diagnosis, she says to my father, "Okay, so how many cigarettes do I have left?" And my dad, to his credit, and my wife as well, because they were with her, none. The answer is none. You have none left. And my mom was like, dumbfounded. No, I had more than, a half a pack and plus another one. And they go, no, you don't understand. It's 0 now. You're done. Now, of course, there's the school of thought that, well, the cancer is there. Why shouldn't I just keep smoking? Because it's actually curable. So don't ever get into that. Well, now I've got the cancer, I can smoke up Johnny. You can cure it. So I'm helping my mom out with all that. But I've been spending a lot of time in hospitals. So the observation about hospitals is that no matter what your educational background, the moment you get into a hospital, you start talking all the hospital jargon. Can you tell me what levels her blood oxygen is at? Can you like what the fuck do I know about blood oxygen? Nothing. But I know that somehow it's important.
You need oxygen, yes. Most.
Well, yeah. But all of a sudden these numbers start to mean something to me. I'm looking at her chart like I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know anything what I'm doing. I look at her board and go, oh, I see what your goals for today are. Oh, I can see who's on call. Oh, your BP's changed 4 times in the last hour. Oh, I can see. All right, you're making some progress. What the fuck? I have no
pain meter too, where it's got the really, the okay face and
the really sad face.
Really sad face.
The sad face is a 10.
Yeah.
What's your pain from 1 to 10? I go, I don't know. I'm really uncomfortable right now, but. So I don't know if Jeff or Jess had the same experience. I don't know what to.
I like I said, she was on pain meds so much that I got like 10 minutes there.
Yeah. Is she on? She's home now, right?
Yeah, she's home. No ill effects.
No, she's downstate, obviously.
Yeah, inflamed pancreas. In case anybody was curious.
Pancreatitis. Pancreatitis.
Yes.
There you go.
Pancreatitis. She's better now.
What causes an inflammation of the pancreas?
Most often gallstones, but the thingy where they take the thing and they look inside
all right, so the whole thing about becoming technical and doctor-like, even though you're not a doctor, that didn't stick to you.
The ultrasound showed no gallstones, so it's I guess it happened. Is the
what is it? A virus thing?
No,
no. Can it come back?
Alcoholics come back.
Now,
the minimal reading I did about it, there's always a cause. You're either
Wikipedia.
gallstones, or you're an alcoholic, or you were on some sort of steroid thing. There's a bunch of causes, but none of them.
What level of alcoholism are we talking about here?
Just alcohol. You drink a lot. It can cause it.
Like a lot, meaning
I don't know. I didn't read
fifth
too
of
far
vodka
into
a
it.
day, or
I don't know. I
a
didn't
bottle
read into it.
with dinner.
A bottle of wine is one thing. 3 bottles, or the Mark Sapelsa, if I may be so bold. 3 bottles of wine in the evening is a problem.
Okay, it's a problem.
When you find yourself lining up 3 bottles of red to celebrate a movie, you get an issue.
Well, what's the movie though?
If it's gonna be a good movie, if you're gonna sit down and watch Fifth Element,
Netflix here.
Yeah, if I'm gonna sit down to a Scary Movie 5, on Netflix, then that's two Sauvignon Blancs and a Pinot Noir. I'm gonna go white and I'm gonna go fruity, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So that's fine. You can do that. I don't even drink wine anymore, so everybody relax. It's purely rum. No. When you find that your voice is getting deeper and your pee doesn't foam every morning, you might want to look. Why doesn't my pee foam anymore?
I don't know.
Now, all right, here's the important question. Since I'm raising all sorts of red flags here, did they send her home with pills? Pain pills?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Dude, if she's fine, you are sitting on a gold mine. There are people that will buy those things from you. I'm sorry, allegedly.
Craigslist.
Yeah, Craigslist.
Okay.
Are you already on that? You're on it then?
No comment.
All right, good.
Tom, I think your phone is ringing.
Inside here?
Yeah.
Or this one?
No.
Well, they'll leave a
house phone
message
I
if
don't
it's
answer.
important.
House phone is almost always...
Crap.
Comcast.
Yeah.
Would you like home phone service?
You're calling me on my home
I
phone
have a
that
home
you
phone.
provide to me.
And in fact, you are the provider of my home phone service. What I'm getting a lot now, and I'm guessing you guys are getting it as well. Why is everybody trying to sell me home security services?
Well,
It's
haven't you looked up and on your block, Tom?
I don't think any of my neighbors. Well, never mind. Shh. Everything's cool here. We are on lockdown in this neighborhood. No, seriously. Why? It's like a
Because-
huge push, and everybody's doing it. I'm already lightly concerned that my telephone, internet, and television are all coming from the same guy. Then on top of it,
Johnny Comcast.
then on top of it, he's going to know when I go in and out of my house,
Cabletown?
and when I'm not home. I don't know.
No. You don't. No, if you actually seriously, I've been researching this for reasons.
Well, I don't feel any of a need for a home security service. First of all,
I mean, if there's usually somebody home in your house most of the time, I think
Yeah.
that's fine. But if your house sits empty most of the day, it's one of those things I've looked into.
well, and your house is empty all day. Mine
Yeah.
isn't. So
So I know Comcast is just really freaking expensive. You can go online and get the stuff, install it yourself, and it's like $40 a month to monitor it. And it's cellular backup. Like it'll just go through the cell phone.
and all it is it's just alarms on your house.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't remember to fully close my doors or take my keys sometimes. Now I'm going to put a thing in there where I got to remember to punch in a number when I come in the house. The police are always going to be here. That's just a nightmare for me.
Yeah, I don't recommend that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my in-laws, my parents-in-law have this a security service in their house, and when you leave the house, you're like, all right, I've pressed the button, we got to go. And they've been doing this for years. Like, I've pressed the button, get out the door. I'm like, I don't need that kind of pressure. I really don't. And then when you come in, you open the door. Like if you've come away from being out, the first thing you hear is beep, 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 beep. Get the code. Undo the code because
Yeah,
you've got 30 seconds to do it.
Right, you
got
to make sure the right person goes in to, if it's
that is,
to make sure they can hit
that
the
is a
code
nightmare.
before.
Do you know how often there are three of us in my car waiting to go somewhere, and the daughter is the last one because she's got this weird OCD thing where she's got to pee before she goes anywhere? I don't know where she gets it.
I don't know where she
Yeah,
gets
I don't
that
know.
from.
Yeah. It's not me, for those of you thinking that, okay? Chris is referring to my wife. But Alex will and then she almost always has to be the last one out of the house. I cannot leave her in charge of a code. That will just get that has emergency 911 written all over it.
I'm William Shatner.
Oh no, I was thinking that what was that show where it was the two guys, the one dumpy guy and the one sexy guy. It was on in the mid 70s.
Emergency.
It was emergency,
Yeah,
right? Was
yeah.
it emergency 911?
No,
or
it
was
was just
emer-
emergency. They didn't have 911.
And
back
they were
then.
always calling Rampart because Rampart was where the station was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now when I travel to Los Angeles and I drive around and I see Rampart, I think of that show. But for the life of me, I can't remember the name of either of the two actors, and they never did anything other than that show. They didn't become Ponch and John.
No.
You know, they were trying, but it didn't work. It didn't work out. So
And they made that noise too. Wah, wah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever they got a call.
I remember. All right, well, we're getting close to a break time here on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. I can't see the bar. Oh yeah, 52 minutes. We are doing very, very well. So, what do you got?
I'm just, my watch was screwed up.
Oh, well, is the time off?
It says I have 4:42 p.m.
All right.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
So why don't we hit a little breaky poo here? I'm gonna refresh mine and Jeff's beverage and see if Chris wants. I have iced tea. I have vodka, whatever Daddy wants. And then I think Chris needs to get some sunblock for his ears.
Yeah, I think
It's burning up a little bit. We will be right back on the Great Radio TV Experiment. All right. See, isn't that smooth? Lovely.
That is smooth.
I know. And now, but my phone is still doing like, the trouble with being like, I've watched wedding DJs with the same problem. They run the whole wedding out of their phone, out of their iPhone.
Yeah, you need to pay a little bit more for your wedding DJs.
No, I don't mind. But
if they bring their MacBook though, then that's how.
Then
you
they're
pay.
serious.
Then they're serious.
Because then they can do the wiki stuff with the sliders on their MacBook.
Mhm.
No, I just have to make sure that my phone stops doing what it's doing. Because as soon as I plug this back in, I think the
Shitty music starts up again.
It's atmospheric because they're having the Highland Games here this weekend. The Highland Games are happening.
Carroll Stream?
Well, in the Itasca.
Do you know that Carroll Stream is the only city in the country named after the first and last names of a person?
And she's still alive. Every year, I mean, she's older now. Every year they bring Carroll Stream out to the parade.
Are they gonna, when she does pass on? Are they going to put up or embalm her in a tomb like they did Lennon or
They're
something?
going to put her right in the right by that fountain. Right now, everybody's Googling Carroll Stream. You can do it on the map. If you want, look for all of you Radio Tiki listeners. Go and look for the fountain at the corner of Lies Road, Lies. It is Lies. You know,
Lies, I tell you.
At the corner of Lies and Gary, there's a fountain. And the fountain actually is really quite cool. It's a really nice fountain, but it's all we've got going for us. We don't have a railway going through here. We don't have like a quaint downtown area. We've got the fountain park, and then across the street now we got a Tiki Flip Flops and a Bulldog Ale House. Ale House. So, and it turns out that Bulldog Ale House is like a big chain. Is there like several of them?
I don't usually.
I found another one in Schaumburg. I thought it was just
keep up with those things.
Yeah, no, obviously because a lot of time in the poker room because I'm out on the Now the thing is, I enjoy. We're talking about during the break. We had to put sunblock on, and
because we're pasty.
Yeah, and it's it went from cloudy, overcast, possibly raining on us to I'm shriveling up in the sun. I'm getting a melanoma just sitting here.
Oh my.
So now Chris and I smell like the beach. But anyway, during the break, we were talking about poker because Jeff apparently is a professional.
No,
and
nowhere near.
I used to play poker and enjoy poker with my friends, but then it got all like not my friends. My friends didn't get serious, but poker itself became this like serious industry, and I abandoned it. I didn't stay up with it, and so now like I'm interested in going back to play poker again, like at some of the boats, and I actually I am a member at a couple of casinos here, and I keep getting invited to go to the poker room, and it comes with dinners and all sorts of things.
A couple of the casinos.
Oh,
you mean you have the card at like Grand Victoria?
Well, yeah, but I've got the I don't have the Super Diamond card that you do, but I've got a gold card at Victoria, and I've got a gold card at Hollywood, and I don't ever play poker there, but they see that I play table games, so they try the poker room, have dinner on us if you go to the poker room. And I'm like,
really?
Yeah.
Because no casino in America wants you to go into their poker room. I mean,
well, they've got weird things down there. So,
because he's going to bring his wife, who's going to play slots.
Yeah, exactly. They know I've got a wife, and then so.
I have not received. I have the second highest level card.
They already got you. They're not going to send you anything.
I get nothing. No. If I got this card playing slots, I'd be. Never mind.
I think if you want to play, I think you should go to one of those charitable gaming ones.
Yeah.
No, did you see that?
I didn't see that. No.
I almost spilled the beer like all over creation. Like
he'll hate the charitable games just because of what you were saying. The 19-year-old college kids critiquing.
Well, and that's it.
August.
It's really douchey. I found that poker got really douchey really fast, and I'm like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to. I can deal with it. So
I'm very lucky to live near a very non-douchey room.
Well, you don't like the kids with the sunglasses and the hoodies and
put the hood up and their headphones on.
Headphones, sitting there and pondering that $20 pot, whether or not they're going to go all in over.
And he's looking at everybody else's face.
We get away with that in my room, son. You realize you're playing 1-3, right? You realize that? Okay, just checking.
So it's 1-3 no limit, or how does it work after the 3?
There's
limit.
no limit.
Right.
The
So
blinds are 1.
you do a 1,
$3.
then you do a 3, and then you can just bet whatever the hell you want.
No, the blinds are 1-3.
Right.
Small blinds 1, big blinds 3.
Yeah.
Right, but the 1 and the 3 also sets the first round of betting. Like
No.
you do the 1 and then you do a 3.
It's-
No.
it's no limit.
Oh, it's just whatever you want. Okay, well, all right.
If
See?
you were really stupid and you were under the gun, you could shove for $600 with $4 in the pot if you really wanted to. If you really had that hard on to do that, you could do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that would just cost you your money because somebody's going to take it from you.
No, that would just win you $4 and make you look like a douche.
See, this is again. I don't want to.
Until
you know
somebody
what?
calls
No,
you.
no. Until somebody calls you, because you're only getting called with better at that point.
Yeah, if somebody goes, all right, I'll call that. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, I was bluffing. See, you know, I don't want to be part of that whole scene.
Ask for a rebate, they'll laugh.
A what?
Rebate.
What's a rebate?
It's something that exists in fantasy land. They'll give you part of your money back. Right,
Bullshit.
sure.
Why would anybody assume that exists?
They're
It's
joking.
kind of a joke.
Oh,
They're
see,
joking.
yeah, again, see that poker, blackjack, golf, all lovely games except for the other assholes that play the game.
Like I said, you'll run into very little of that at Harris Joliet in Joliet, Illinois.
Lovely Joliet,
On
Illinois.
the picturesque Des Plaines River.
I don't know about that part, but
Barges come by every once in a while, and the
Oh,
bridges
look.
go up, and it's nice.
coal,
Yeah.
Oh, and auto parts, coal and auto parts going
pig
down,
iron.
going down to Mexico way. All right,
For going down to Mexico, we send them back our used cars. That's
oh, that's right. Oh, that's just.
If you don't want the
that's
shitty-
crispy at crispy. Crispy at radiotiki.com.
If you don't want the shitty food at the Diamond Lounge, we can go to the Reserve, have a nice steak.
Jeff really wants you to go with him
apparently
today.
that's what I'm
It's
I'm
my
getting.
turn to bring some dead money, and
You offered to fund him. You offered to fund him.
He doesn't get to keep the money if he loses. We go to an
And he wants-
ATM on the way out the door.
happened?
He wants 10%.
me that back, right?
He gets to keep whatever he
He
wins.
wants 10% of my winnings. He's staking me.
Nice.
I'll take flat 0%.
Didn't I
Keep
see an
whatever you
Edward
win.
Burns movie that started out like this? Was there an
Matt
Edward Burns-
Damon.
Rounders, it was
Rounders,
called.
yeah.
You know, it's. That's the other thing. If you ever go to a poker room, don't quote Rounders, please.
Well, consider I couldn't remember the movie.
So when I bring in my 2 stacks of high society, they're gonna.
No.
I was sitting because now I do enjoy a table game. I'll sit and play the 3-card.
Carnival games. They call those carnival games.
Yeah, and I love them. I do very well at it.
They love you.
Oh,
for
of course, they have
loving
a huge house advantage.
Oh,
It doesn't
God.
matter.
3-card
I'm sitting there
poker.
enjoying myself and just relaxing and playing a little 3-card poker. And this guy is like, "Oh, I'm just waiting for a table downstairs," and he's 19-year-old douchebag. You know.
21-year-old douchebag.
All right, fine. 21. Yeah, 21 years old. Gambling problem.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So he's sitting there with his stack of $50 and $5 chips, and he's doing that finger flick where they shuffle together.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's douchey when you're sitting
No, it's
at a
not.
table game.
Okay, at a table game. I
Yeah.
don't know the table game etiquette, but it's what you do. If you're any good at poker, you're folding 6 out of every 8 hands you see. So
Right.
you got to do
That's my
something.
problem.
Oh, Chris
you
stays
go.
in for everything.
These cars are semi-related.
They're both rectangular.
The colors match.
These are 2 black cards.
I'll call.
I was trying to run that scam when I was new in the room. Like I was really dumb. It was fun. It was just more for fun.
How long did it take you to not be new in the room? Like what's the frame on that?
It's one of those.
What was your
things-
educational period like?
It's one of the. I used to play a lot more than you know about 10, 15 years ago.
a lot more than I'd like to admit.
No, about God. When was it? It had to be the early aughts. Like 10 years ago, I made a big score in a tournament.
Yeah,
used
yeah.
it to fund.
Trump, right?
Yeah, Trump. Yeah. And I would show up on my day off. I'd show up at like 10 p.m. and play till the sun came up. Like 8-9 hours later, you get a lot of money to be made then with the people that are stuck in the crazy gamble guys.
Yeah, gamble guys in the middle of the night. Oh.
And they had to close down because, I clean now. You go home. I clean now.
That's
No,
nice.
Indiana, 24 hours, baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Illinois
I
sucks for
clean
gaming.
now.
What does
But,
Illinois close?
22 hours by law.
So what? They're 4 a.m. and then they open up again at 6?
6 a.m. to 8 for some. There's some 5 to 7. It's around that.
They have
time
a
period.
little sign on the slot machines that says, "Oh, if you're playing at 4:30, we're just going to shut these games down.
Yeah.
You're hosed if you're in a bonus game."
Really? Whoa.
Because what'll happen is that they'll turn the games back on and it'll restore back to where it was when they shut down, which means somebody else may be winning money.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, in those 10 years, I sat down. I saw a billboard, and I said, it's time for me to start playing again. They just opened this room right by my house, so I went. And it took a while. It's kind of a seamless transition from you're just sitting there by yourself to everybody saying, "Hey Jeff, how's it going?" It just kind of just happens.
And I mean, obviously, you know your shit.
several
You're not
kind-
going to go in there and be douchey, but I mean, did you feel like you had an educational period, a learning time, or a?
The game was completely different when I sat down from when I used to play. Yes. But you mean in poker or in
poker?
Oh God, yeah. I'm still learning.
Still learning every day, son. The game is a different game every time you sit down.
Since I keep track of this shit for my Diamond Sass, I've probably put in the last year and a few months probably about 1,500 hours.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm still there. I'm at any given table. There'll still be at least 2 or 3 people better than me. A lot better than me.
Yeah.
Miles better than me.
Are these dudes making a living at this? I mean, they just do
Not at
this.
one.
I don't win 3, no.
No, there are
No.
dudes that just do that. A couple of retired guys who made their money, and this is just their, spending money, and the wife's died.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and there's a couple of guys, more than a couple of guys, who have jobs that basically they need their phone to call their suppliers every once in a while, and that's
sure.
it.
Yeah.
They'll disappear from the table for 15 minutes, and they've done their job for the day.
Yeah.
You know that
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
sure.
thing.
I,
Great,
Yeah. When Tommy's not traveling, that's the job he has. The problem is, then the other 7 weeks out of 8, I'm traveling. Like this week I had some F off time because, and that's why we're able to do the show because I'm done traveling until next week.
Yeah.
And then I go into the office. I have a couple of meetings. I'm looking at the wall at 11 a.m. going,
Time to catch up on my Facebook.
because Facebook's blocked at work. So, but if I go work from home, then I can catch up on Facebook or head out to Grand Victoria and just sit in front of 3-card poker for about 3 hours. It works out fine.
At 1-3, if you have nothing else going on in your life, you could scratch out a living, I suppose. But the people who are making it, they're playing higher limits out of the Horseshoe in Indiana. And there are people out of the Horseshoe in Indiana making their living doing that, yes. That's about the lowest rung where you will find what you could call a professional poker player in the sense that this is their profession.
Out at the Horseshoe.
At the Horseshoe. But there are people that I play against daily that are good enough that if they chose to, they could do that. And no, I am not implying in any way, shape, or form I am anywhere near that level. If I play as much as I'm playing, maybe for about another 6 or 7 years, I could be good enough.
Well, you've got a dream, you got a goal. You can.
I'll lose interest just like I lose interest in everything.
Aren't you inches away from being pension level at the
Hell,
post office?
fuck no.
Oh, he's part-time, right?
Huh?
You don't
I'm
get a pension.
full-time now.
He's full time.
Oh, you're full-time now?
As of a contract action with our last contract, yes.
Ah.
I'm full-time, but full-time isn't defined as 40 hours. I don't even want to talk about it.
It's 37.5, isn't it?
No, full-time, as per our new contract, could be as low as 30 hours, but I'm considered a person is considered full-time.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, don't want to talk about it.
It's ugly.
No, it's not ugly. It's just,
Mind-numbingly stupid.
yeah.
Yeah.
You find yourself saying, "Well, that was another stupid day." A lot.
No, sorry.
No, it's fine. I come in the morning. There's a pile of things that's not arranged, and my job is to take all those piles of things that are not arranged and arrange them. Come on, that's me. That is me. That is so me.
That is your gig. I mean,
That's my
that's
gig.
that's built for you.
Oh, look at all that.
Look, I'm satisfied with that.
That's all got to be put in order, doesn't
I
it?
actually came to a conclusion.
That's got to be put in order.
I came to a conclusion
I'm
yesterday that job wise, and it was at somebody's leaving due. Somebody's leaving the organization, and he's going off to be a director of organizational development at another company, a smaller company, which is fine. And they're like, Tom, don't you want? I mean, you want to do that? That's your degree, that's your background. I mean, you teach these guys, and I'm like, and I was standing there, and I thought about this. I went, you know what? No, I actually don't really want to do that.
I'm in the exact same boat.
I love that. I had this great, beautiful aura shine down on me. And I even told Vicky this morning, I had a revelation yesterday. I had an epiphany. You're going to believe this. So I don't want to be the director of OD for an organization. I don't want to be the guy that tells the whole organization, this is the way your culture is going to work. I don't want to do that anymore. I've done that. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is be the resource that helps those guys do that for money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's what I've been traveling around doing, except I'm still doing it internally. I want to go to these directors of OD and say, have you figured out what problem you want to solve yet? And when they've figured out what problem they want to solve, it invariably involves somebody like myself. And so that's what I want to be doing. That's what I've spent 20 years perfecting.
Yeah.
And I've become good at that part.
Yeah, your niche.
And my niche, if I were to try to describe to somebody what I teach and how my seminars are conducted, I can't do it unless you're actually in OD, unless you're in the business of changing the way an organization thinks or works or acts. So, like, let's say the post office decided we're going to be more customer focused. That's,
That's the funniest thing I've heard all week.
And that's why I said that, because I knew you'd laugh. We want to change ourselves from being efficiency focused, which is sort of that is your measurable. Whether or not you do it, that is your measurable. So we want to go from productivity or efficiency focused to customer focused. How do we go about doing that? Well, that's where I come in. That's what I do, right? It doesn't matter what change you want to make. If you want to change from customer focused to productivity focused, I can do that too. But it has to involve like changing the way the managers interact with the people, and then changing the way the people interact with the customers, and then changing the way that the people understand what the customers are doing. That's all I've been doing for the last 20 years. I don't want to do anything else but that. I'm good at that.
Yeah.
So when they say, do you want to be a director of OD and be HR leader and all that, no, HR people frighten me because they're too into HR things and they've lost touch with the world. And we forget that HR is employed because somebody in the organization either sells something or produces something that is purchased by somebody else. And therefore, the most important thing that occurs is the selling of or the producing of the things that we do for other people. What we need to fully understand is why people choose to do business with us, and then HR can do its job. And so, therefore, I don't want to be part of HR anymore. And I'm happy doing that. Of course, it causes me to be now on the road 7 weeks out of 8 and not able to do the show. So this is my long-winded apology to Radio Tiki listeners, and of course to my brothers on the microphone here at the Great Radio Tiki Experiment.
Right,
so
I don't want to buy, sell, process, or buy anything processed, bought, or sold.
So I'm really just concentrating on kickboxing, sport of the future. I'm trying to convince my daughter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just one night on Netflix, and they're not on that often, but one night on Netflix, I'm just going to do either Say Anything or Singles or The Sure Thing. I'm going to do Sure Thing.
Say Anything.
Say Anything is the greatest,
Say
but
Anything.
whatever one I can get is the one I'm going to do. Or even High Fidelity. High Fidelity is it's okay, but
The book was better.
well, yeah, and the book was all English. I mean,
Yeah.
Nah, hold out for Say Anything.
Yeah, hold out for saying it.
Yeah.
It's educational as well as entertaining.
How can I find out what's new on Netflix when something new comes out? Because I sign up for their emails. Because here's what pisses me off about Netflix. I finally converted. I'm using Netflix now. Brad talked me into it.
Yeah.
He sold me on the fact that every single Saturday Night Live ever is on Netflix, which it is.
Streaming? Streaming?
Yeah, I can get on streaming. Like if you want to see the Charles Rocket years, which I've done now.
I don't give a fuck.
I've seen the Charles Rocket Saturday Night Lives.
Do they?
It's bleeped,
Oh,
but
it's
it's there.
bleeped, okay.
It's there, though.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, did you know that Gilbert Gottfried
Yeah.
was on? I forgot that. I forgot Gilbert Gottfried spent a year on Saturday Night Live. Anyway, so that's how Brad sold me on it. But now that I've drunk the Kool-Aid on Netflix, I find myself easily 50% of the time looking for something and it's not there.
Yeah.
So I'll go, I want to see Say Anything. Well, fuck, it's not there. Or, what was it the other day I was looking for? Omega Man, Charlton Heston Omega Man. Couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Eclectic tastes.
Is that really eclectic? I would put these
Say
movies,
Anything to-
these are classic films. Say Anything, Omega Man, the Chris Atkins, Christy McNichol pirate movie. I'm dying to see that again. Do you remember Chris Atkins, Christy McNichol pirate movie?
I remember that.
I remember it. I don't remember what it was called.
It was called The Pirate Movie.
Really?
Yeah, and it was a spoof of
Uh,
Kevin Kline's version of Pirates of Penzance, which was on Broadway in 1980.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit gay here, but it doesn't matter. That was when I first had HBO as a child. The first movie my family and I we got cable. We were cable people.
yeah.
And we had HBO, and it was all it was very interesting because it had the HBO symbol, home box office, and it was that you went up the road like the
Yes,
graphic
we
was you go up the
remember.
road to the theater, and it's playing the music, and the very first thing I ever saw on cable was Saturn V, Kirk Douglas, Farrah Fawcett,
It's a fucked up movie.
and it's really fucked up.
Oh, God.
It's really really messed up. But then that same summer, because we got HBO and it was the start of a summer, Christy McNichol and Chris Atkins in the pirate movie. And Christy McNichol was the first television personality that I was ever in love with. Like as a child, she was on this show called Family. And I was in love with Christy McNichol. So, of course, didn't she turn out to be a lesbian?
I don't keep up with that much.
She was born that way, Tom. She didn't
She didn't turn out.
that way.
Yeah, it's not a choice. But yeah, I remember it, and there was some sort of very prancy Errol Flynn character in it. I'm gonna have to IMDb it later. I'm not gonna do it now, but yeah, that I wanted to see that on Netflix. Those are classics.
Yeah, movies come and go. I mean, it's like they put it on there temporarily, and then the contract expires, then it comes back. And the other thing that what you have Comcast?
Yeah.
Can you set usually the other I don't know about TiVo. Well, TiVo, I just set a wish list and say I want to see Apollo 13, and then it'll record it the next time it comes on.
Every single one of them.
No, it's just usually just record it once.
Now I do that. I have record events on my Comcast
No, if you had
because I keep getting because I record Graham Norton.
yeah.
Because love Graham Norton, and
No.
I didn't. What you know? What it's the whole Tom is gay thing is really it's getting old, and I'm trying to defend it.
Okay.
No, just kidding.
Wow.
Defensive was the word there, wasn't it? That everybody was thinking.
That's what I was-
Defensive was it too? Methinks he doth protest too much.
Yeah.
No, but I record Graham Norton, and I only want the hour-long real version. I didn't know there was a 30-minute recap every goddamn day until one day I looked at my Graham Norton folder, and there's 30 episodes of Graham Norton inside of a week. So I got to adjust. I don't need that much. Like Graham Norton, don't love Graham Norton. Don't need to see that much Graham Norton.
No, TiVo, you just said, okay, you can set a season pass, or you can do a wish list search and just tell it, okay, I only want to see the HD version.
Are you still using TiVo?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you don't have Comcast?
Oh, no, I have Comcast. We don't have a Comcast box.
Oh, okay.
Because when we had it, it kept crashing. And then as soon as TiVo came out with ones that supported HD and cable cards, then I'm like, sold.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Well,
You were a TiVo early adopter.
Yeah.
You were.
I still have that box somewhere. Anyway,
You mean the box that you hacked, pirated,
Yeah.
built up the new hard drive
yeah, it's in the
to increase your space 100-fold?
It's in the basement somewhere. I don't know. It's no. I transfer the lifetime service off of it. So, but
You know what? That's a little bit of advice for people. Anytime you have the opportunity to choose a lifetime price or pay once forever, do it. Don't think about how much it is right now, because it's going to be way, way more later. I just renewed my gym pass for Lifetime Fitness, and it was $80 for the year. And the beefcake, the beef guy at the front door, you're going to re-sign up? You got to tag us to re-sign up. I'll re-sign you up. So I said, yeah, it's June. I re-sign up every June. He goes, all right, let's just check your records, and maybe we can get you a duffel bag. Yeah. Like,
Nice.
yeah. No, I don't want a duffel bag. If you can give me a new lock, that'd be great. So, well, let's see what we got in the inventory box. He looks at it, he goes, $82 for the year? How long have you been coming here? I go, well, look at my lovely egg-shaped body. I've been coming here for forever. I said, I've been a member when it was Bally's, and I got grandfathered in. He goes, there's people that pay $80 a month now. He goes, this is one of the lowest deals I've ever seen. Our lowest thing right now is $500 for the year. Well, okay, good. Can I just pay my $80?
Yeah.
So, if you get grandfathered into something, hang on to it. Just
how do they get away with charging $82 for a month, considering there's all these pop-up gym places in strip malls now?
Well, the pop-up gym places are charging you $35 a month.
Yeah,
So that's half. I mean,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, but the services at the LA Fitness are better. I mean, there's
Sure. I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Well,
you're talking to the wrong audience here, son.
spinning classes and racquetball, and I'm a pool guy. I like the pool.
Oh, that's what you're probably Yeah, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for that.
Paying for pool.
You're paying for pool.
When I lived in the UK, I went to David Lloyd, the place over the place where they had the hot tub and the sauna. There was like a bar. And like a dance floor. Like, what goes on here after 9? What's this place like? No, we have occasional private parties. What, in here? Well, it is co-ed. It's co-ed in here. I'm like, okay, fine. Well, whatever. Rock on. So, but the Bally's is the Lifetime Fitness is co-ed in the hot tub and the pool, but there's no dance floor, so I don't have that option. I don't have that going for me. But yeah, if you can get grandfathered into something,
absolutely.
like Jeff is all in the Amtrak. I think you own stock in them yet, or is it just
They're not a publicly traded company.
you just patronize them whenever possible?
Yeah.
You still doing that? You still ride the train?
I went to New Orleans in January.
January.
Dad and I went to New Orleans. It was nice.
Mm.
The wife needed to get him out of the house for a little while.
Sorry. Tablecloth is shredding on.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's all right. Do you still like? Are you like an Amtrak card person? You still earning the miles and all that?
Yeah.
So, see, that's another reason why I want to start buying my airline tickets, because I'm gonna get miles for buying miles. So,
Sure.
Yeah. It's just it's another one of those little scams in life. I love it.
It's great.
All right, so because I brought up Netflix and I brought up like watching things, because I realized there's a whole bunch of things I just don't know about still. So about a year ago, Chris turned me on to Big Bang Theory. When I came back, I got into Big Bang Theory, and now I'm all caught up.
Okay,
that's all good. So and I'm pissed off at Game of Thrones. I will not watch, read, or do any more Game of Thrones. Has nothing to do with the Red Wedding. I was turned off of Game of Thrones 6 months ago because I've read 4 of the books, and I got tired of nothing ever getting any fucking better. I got tired of I can't have a hero. I can't have a villain. I can't have anyone I can root for. I'm tired of everything being bad for everyone, and even when it gets a little bit better, then it gets shitty again.
Right.
I don't need to buy into this. This is called life.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't need things to be shitty for everyone all the time. So I said, fuck it. So then, and I had read The Red Wedding, last year. So I knew what was going to happen. So when it came up, I went, oh, did you guys get to that? It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets so much worse that I went, fuck it.
You saw that Onion article from supposedly written by George R.R. Martin. Oh crap! I forgot I wrote that.
Or the other Onion article. If you want to catch up on HBO programming 3 years ahead of everyone else.
There's the books you need to read.
So I'm not doing that. So what is it that people are watching now? What's the view? Now, Jeff is a Luddite. He doesn't watch television.
I don't watch
still.
much TV.
So what's on television, Chris? Because otherwise, my daughter is watching the Toddlers and Tiaras and the Mothers and Daughters dance thing. And she's watching that shit on demand. Now, fortunately, the daughter, she's funny and sarcastic. Yeah. She's watching it and laughing her ass off. But the fact is, I don't know what to show her is good on television. There's nothing good for me to get. We watch Grimm. And as a family, we watch Once Upon a Time, because that's Sunday night family time.
Sure, Sunday night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But other than that, my kids and I watch Bob's Burgers. I got nothing else. I got nothing fucking else on television.
No. Well,
I don't watch any of the HBO shows. I don't watch any of the Showtime shows.
Oh, Veep is good. Did you see Veep?
I haven't seen Veep.
Veep is good.
Is that an HBO?
Yeah, it's on HBO. It's Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I'm slowly working my way through Louis C.K.'s thing, but I've only watched 4 of those. Oh, I know what I watched all of Portlandia.
Okay.
Fucking brilliant. Portlandia changed my life. Loved everything about it. However, there's nothing else. Now I'm in between seasons. I got nothing else. So Portlandia, if there's more stuff like Portlandia, I'm all over that. But I got nothing.
Veep is good.
I'm asking Radio Tiki listeners as well. So if anybody can recommend some shit to me, I need some sort of habit. I need some sort of something I can get through on that. Well, I mean, that's fine if somebody can get it to me. The thing about heroin and coke and all that, it sounds intriguing, but try to find it. Listen to all the birds. We're out in the. If there was a picture of the Radio Tiki show right now, there's a tiki torch burning on my deck, and we're sitting out where all the birds and the trees and the flowers and the bees are. There's no heroin and coke out here. I can't find that.
Kids.
Huh?
Ask the neighbor kids.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Veep is good. If you're into sci-fi, I like the show Continuum.
Don't know that one.
No, I mean it's on Sci-Fi. It's one of these Canadian-produced, filmed in British
Emmanuel?
Columbia. What?
Like Emmanuel in Space?
No.
Because I'm very familiar with the Canadian and British-produced version of Emmanuel in Space.
No, I was shocked how good of a show it is. It's just for being on Sci-Fi, because Sci-Fi is not good anymore.
Yeah.
And,
well, when they changed the spelling to SY.
Yeah, Sci-Fi. Yeah.
No. It's sci-fi because it's from science. Mm-hmm. So I had issues. I came back to this country to that. Yep. I moved back here and it went, why is it called this now?
Yeah. It's because it had wrestling. That's like right after they bought wrestling. It's like, coming up after Stargate Universe, wrestling.
John Cena is a new cyborg.
And then after that, shaky night vision cam.
Yeah, you know what? I used to be a specialist in the weird Art Belly stuff. First of all, there's no more Art Bell. He's gone, and his show sucks. The show that it was sucks. You don't listen to Coast to Coast anymore?
No.
It's not even on in Chicago anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Like, you could only listen to it online.
Who they got hosting that mess now?
George Norrie.
George Norrie's still flogging that bitch?
Oh, yeah. right after the December 21st, 2012, after that happened, and George said that was when his contract ended. Funny enough, he's still doing the show, so, silly fucking him. I used to be a specialist in that kind of weirdness. Now it's on every goddamn channel. Ancient Aliens, Bigfoot,
yeah.
Area 51. I got nothing. Everybody's got a fucking podcast, and everybody's doing my UFOs and alien shit. Yeah. No wonder I can't spit out a show more than every 6 months, because what the fuck? Everybody else is doing it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I used to be able to come on the radio show and come on Radio Tiki and say, and do a little riffing on the people that believed in Bigfoot and ancient aliens and, dispel myth from reality. Oh, it was all fine to do that. Now it's gone. It's gone. Because it's on every channel. And it's all wrong. That's the other thing. I said I sit there like a crazy fucking old man. That's just made up. That's from the mythology. That's wrong.
Yeah.
My kids won't watch it with me.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, I mean, what do you inject? I mean, I know you and your wife have different time schedules, but what are you guys watching together besides plays?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I never see the woman.
Our marriage is fantastic. We passed in the night.
10 years last month.
Woohoo! Nostrovia.
Yeah. Mazel tov.
Oh, whoa! What year is this?
2012.
13.
No, this is 2013.
I'm
Whoa.
sorry.
Whoa!
Usually, I just don't know what day it is.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah, that was an honest answer too.
Whoa.
I've been married 19 years this month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do something about that. Oh, you know what? I won't even be here.
Hey, great.
Oh.
I will be in England. I'll be in England, and my wife will be here on our 19th anniversary.
That'll go.
We
over
better
well.
schedule something.
Yeah,
for the
you
20th.
should need to block that week.
Let's block out the 20th. So
Yeah.
July 2nd, 2014. I gotta put something out there. I gotta St. Lucia. Go back to the islands.
Are you gonna take your kids too?
No, hell no. I leave them home all day now. I don't need babysitters anymore. I have achieved age 10 and 13. I got latchkey children.
I don't think you can do that for a week.
Oh no, not for a week. I'll get Nana and Papa to come stay with them. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because all of a sudden, then it's like Uncle Buck before John Candy showed up. I don't want. Yeah,
no.
I don't need that. Because Alex, that would be Alex 14 and Max 11. Yeah, that's a Target 5 investigation, is what that is. I don't.
Marianne Childers.
Yeah, all of a sudden I got people knocking on my door. I'm Chris Harris. What was going on?
Yeah, what was going on?
I don't know. I was in St. Lucia. It was my anniversary. Yeah, I really hope all the bird sound comes out on the show. This is lovely. See, it's nice.
Did you see IT Crowd?
I did. I don't think I finished it. I
Oh.
don't think I finished the series.
They're making
I was
another
also
one.
watching the In-Betweeners. So doing a lot of In-Betweeners. You didn't do In-Betweeners? So IT Crowd and In-Betweeners I did. And the other thing is, I mean, I'm not moving back to the UK, so I'm trying very hard to give some of that shit up. Like, I had to stop watching Doctor Who. I had to stop watching In-Betweeners. I watch Graham Norton because, well, it's just, one can't give up all of one's, vices.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, you gotta have something.
But I'm trying to commit. And you know what? I'm really happy about Jimmy Fallon. I like Jimmy Fallon. I love Seth Meyers. So I'm trying to get back into American, late night television. So that'll all be good next year. But right now I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. I ran out of Venture Brothers to watch because
There's new.
No, I'm on that now. I'm all caught up.
But now there's new ones on.
Right. They're every Sunday now. So, but I was behind about a year on Venture Brothers, and I just about caught up. There's like 3 of them from season 4 that I haven't seen yet.
Well, that and it took 2 years since season 4 to come to
Right.
have this season.
Well, I've been away, like I said. But I had a stack of Venture Brothers in my holding area on the Comcast box. Got through that.
Yeah.
I'm wandering around my house after 10 o'clock at night going, what the hell am I going to watch? I don't want to watch anything. Like flipping. I end up I watch Hoarders. And I just cackle. I just sit there and cackle at the shit they got. I watch Hoarders and I'm watching I don't know why, but I can't get enough Storage Wars. I cannot get
Yeah.
That's jump the shark.
No, well, I don't know. I think the Storage Wars Texas, Storage Wars Nashville, or whatever the other one is.
New York.
New York, sorry.
Texas and the California one jumped the shark. Really? Oh,
What-
yeah.
Are they just getting silly? Because I'm still seeing old ones.
Well,
from-
no Dave Hester anymore.
Well, Dave is a dick. He was ruining the show.
But as it turns out,
Yeah.
after you watch the ones without Dave Hester, you needed that.
You needed him to ruin the show?
Because what's left is not good.
Is it just Barry being an idiot? Because I haven't seen any of these.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
they're playing up Barry's eccentricity a little. I mean, it's like an act now almost. I think so.
Well, I mean, he showed up in a flying saucer car one
Yeah, I remember
episode.
that.
So
Okay, I still have it on the the TiVo still records it, so I still watch it.
Yeah.
It's just to pass the time.
and MythBusters, I mean,
MythBusters.
I catch MythBusters.
I started watching MythBusters again because I went to that Behind the Myths tour thing, which was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was money well spent. That was really cool.
does that move around?
Yeah,
Is that
they're,
here?
they're still touring.
Yeah.
I don't think they're coming back to Chicago, but it was really good.
I'm not that often in Chicago, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I can find it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And what was that?
No, it was just it was the Sears Center. They were just they put on a show and did some myths and all that stuff. Had a lot of audience participation and stuff, so it was cool.
So it's a live MythBusters.
Yeah, it's a live
then.
MythBusters,
Oh, okay.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing concerts anymore. I mean, the last live event I went to was you and I went to that Steve Dahl thing. The Monday Night Football game, which was a disaster for the Bears. I can't... Oh, no, wait. I went and saw David Sedaris. There we go. So I've turned into that guy.
Yay.
I saw David Sedaris do a reading from Let's Talk About Diabetes with Owls, which was just lovely. And went with my wife, and it was great. Went to the Onesti Arcada Theater out here. But I'm not doing anything. I
Saw Jim Gaffigan live. That was good.
Jim Gaffigan live would be awesome.
Yeah, that was
That's something I have in my Netflix queue. I have 2 Jim Gaffigan concerts.
that was a good show. But
Did you do Hot Pockets? Hot Pockets.
yes,
Okay, of course.
so he did that.
You got. I mean,
But the event we went to
it's
before
like
that,
Led Zeppelin not doing Stairway. Come on.
we went and saw what's his name, Craig Ferguson.
How's he?
No,
Really?
no, he's not a comedian.
He's not. But like, for example, do you watch his show? You watch the CBS Late Night Show.
Yeah.
His opening monologue is never, ever, never written.
Yeah.
He has 4 topics or 5 topics, and then he goes out and makes stuff up on the spot every night. So he has no writers for his monologue.
Mm-hmm.
I got to think his live show is something similar.
I think it probably
Is
was.
that why it just didn't land?
I think so.
Yeah.
You can't stretch that out to an hour and a half.
Well, it just makes you tired. Like-
I don't know. It got old, I think.
No, the last comedian I saw, I saw Jon Stewart. I saw Jon Stewart at the Rosemont Theater.
Okay.
And that was kind of a date night thing. I mean, we didn't do it Jeff and Jessica style, go to the theater. But, it was like I did that as a gift, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, so it's a nice theater, and it's near, the casinos, and it's in Rosemont, Mafia town.
Sure.
And then Jon Stewart shows up in jeans and a T-shirt. And I know that that's his stand-up act. I've seen it before. I should have, but I forgot. I was expecting Daily Show Jon Stewart, and you get some of that, but it was 1995 roadshow comedian Jon Stewart.
Right.
And it was a little blue. And I don't mind blue. I mean, we'll do it here.
Sure.
But it wasn't the theme of the evening I was looking for. Which is fine. It was still good, but it was a little bit different. I thought it would be more poignant.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that was the last comedian I saw. Although I'm sorely tempted to try to go see a taping of Wait, Don't Tell Me when it's in Chicago, because it's always in Chicago.
It's not always in Chicago.
Well, I know, but most weeks. Well, Yeah, David Sedaris. So wait, don't tell me. Yeah, wait, are we sensing a theme? Is that what we're doing? Is that the look I'm getting?
Somebody listens to NPR.
On Saturdays only, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Vicky listens all the time. Vicky's a 365-day $300 a day member. So
did she use her? Don't you get one of those little dedications or something like that? Does she get?
we got a video set or something. We got.
I thought you get an on-air dedication if you do the.
Oh, that costs a little
No,
more.
that's more. No.
That's
What
why
did
I
we
don't
get?
subscribe.
That's the $365 a day.
Oh,
I think she got a book. No, she got a book and some CD or something. So
365 bummers a year. Is that?
yeah. But now, of course, we get it every month. We get a little NPR envelope. You want to increase your donation? You
No.
really want to? No, this is enough.
We're
Thank
good.
you. $1 a friggin' day is enough.
We're good. Thank you.
Every time I turn on NPR, it costs me $1 because I only listen once a day.
Gonna get my dollar's worth. Damn it.
I'm gonna listen to. All things considered, you better consider this $1. Damn it! And by the way, I did get a tour of their studios in Navy Pier. I went on an NPR studio tour. I've been to 3 different radio stations. Okay, I went to the Loop once.
Yeah.
I've been to WBEZ, the NPR station, and I went to WGN.
Mm-hmm.
WGN, and at the old studios, not the one on Michigan Avenue. WGN had that kind of paneling old man funk to it.
Sure.
But it was
Much like
classic.
you'd expect.
Yeah. But classic
Picture
radio
WGN
station.
studios in your head. Yes.
That's exactly what it was. And the Loop was exactly like my high school radio station. So that was fine.
Yeah.
NPR studios in Chicago at Navy Pier, it's like plush carpeting and state-of-the-art eggshell soundproofing on every wall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you walk into the reception area and you're like, hello, because the sound is absorbed in the reception area. Hello, see some tour. It's beautiful in there. It smells. You go behind one door, it smells like espresso. You know,
Sure.
it smells and looks like public radio.
Yeah.
But-
Espresso made out of free trade coffee beans.
You know, exactly. Fair trade. What I'm thinking is, this is the nicest radio studio I've ever seen. They maybe don't need my $1 a day.
Yeah, they shouldn't
They
have
may
that.
more. When I find out how much Ira Glass and fucking Keeler is making, Garrison Keeler pulling down $3 million a year,
Yeah.
and I gotta pay $1 a day for him. I don't know. Huge money for Keeler. He's just gonna fall over dead. Garrison Keeler, Mr. Folksy hometown. He's like 70 years old and stooping 25-year-old women. It's quiet day in Lake Wobegon, so I'm gonna fuck this blonde.
In my Bentley.
Yeah, in my Bentley. Driving in the dark over a bunch of immigrants. What the fuck?
This show's turned dark.
It's got Lake Wobegon got really evil really fast. And I'm paying $1 a day for this? No, thank you. So I'm appealing to Chris and Jeff, but also to Radio Tiki listeners. I need something to watch or listen to. Because the other thing,
Summer's a bad time of year, man.
well, I'm a subscriber to the Doll Network.
Yeah.
You know, but that's only like an hour and a half a day of podcasts that I get.
Yep.
A lot of other podcasts, I listen to them. They suck, or they're just good enough to be making money, but they're not as good as either the podcast that I pay for or the one that I do every 6 months. So I can't listen to other people's show.
Every 6 months.
I know it's sick. We got to do it more often. But,
Yeah. Well.
so I can't listen to other people's shows. So I got no podcast. Is that a hawk?
Yeah. The birds are not happy about the hawk.
Now I'm gonna say something that sounds like I'm pandering to the lowest common denominator. But have you seen my beaver out there in the wetlands? Out there in the
We had a beaver near our house.
yeah, there's a whole. It's like a little colony, and they're building a dam over on that end of the wetlands, and it's lovely.
You ever see walking around?
He pops up out of the water.
Yeah.
Like, your beaver,
Mhm.
your beaver, does he do the dolphin diving thing?
yep.
I didn't know beavers did that.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, you just hear this whoosh, splash.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I sit out there on my little bench, my little, on Golden Pond bench out there in the back.
You sit out there with Vicky and hold hands and just stare off into the sunset.
Have I told you lately that you are my knight in shining armor?
You're my knight in shining armor.
Shining armor.
That's right. That's where you're going to find right out there, right down that bench. That's where I'm going to be found dead. Martini glass, martini glass, sitting out there under my bird feeder, in my bench. I got a couple of decades before it happens, but right there, that's my death spot.
All right.
You wheel me because I got the hill on the side of the house,
Mm-hmm.
so you can wheel me down there after the stroke.
Oh, sure.
So you can wheel me down there, go right out the gate, put me in my bench about 9 a.m., pick me up out of the bench about 5 p.m., bring me in the house. That's my retirement bench out there.
All right.
Sure thing.
I got big plans for that bench. It needs new wood, though.
Probably by then, yes.
Huh?
Probably by then, yes.
Yeah. Well, it needs new wood now.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's lovely. I think the Radio Tiki al fresco is nice. It's turned out to be lovely. We didn't sunburn too much.
I think this is the time of day to do it. Like right now.
We were probably an hour too early
Yeah, I
on
think
it.
so.
We were probably just a
Right,
little
yeah,
bit too
right.
early.
And we go much later, it's going to get buggy.
Yeah, buggy.
All right. So since I've made fun of the fact several times that we've been doing the show every 6 months, I swear to God, the next time I have a free week, I'm going to do a show.
See y'all in November.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
Yes.
That's why I'm bringing it up now. I'm going to commit right now.
November will only be 5 months.
I can't do it in December.
I'm going to commit right now. The week after next, is it at all possible? Is it at all possible to do a show during the week time, Monday to Friday, and we can work around any time that Jeff can do it?
I name a time and maybe.
What is your normal work hours Monday to Friday?
2 a.m.,
Till when?
3 a.m. to like 10, 11 a.m.
All right. So if we did a show on a Wednesday,
Bedtime's about 4.
4 p.m.
Yeah. But for a show, I could stay up later, obviously.
Well, what if rather than stay up later, what if we started a show at like 8 p.m. on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
No, that doesn't work.
and then you could just
That
like
doesn't
have a
work.
meal and go to work?
That doesn't work.
That doesn't work?
I've tried that.
All right. If we started at 7 or so, would that?
Well, we'll see.
Huh?
We'll see.
All
None
right.
of it will make me very happy, and
I
I'll
know.
be very sleepy and
I
not
know.
contribute anything. So if it were going to be like that, we need a Brad and maybe a Maurice along as well. Otherwise, you and Chris would be having a fascinating conversation.
Well, I mean,
My dinner with Andre.
that's fine. Chris and I have
God,
done.
that was on IFC all winter. I had to watch that fucking movie like 6 times.
You know, I've never seen it all the way through.
Oh.
That I need to see. I need to sit down and watch Dinner with Andre and Not Eating Raoul, which is completely it's a different movie.
Came out right around the same time.
I know, which confused the hell out of me as a child. Because I heard one is good and one is freaky, and I had to figure out which one was which. But yeah, Dinner with Andre, Not Eating Raoul, which I've only seen parts of. So I also want to see all those black and white coffee and cigarettes movies.
You know,
Have you seen them?
he would do them occasionally, and then late 90s, he put a bunch of them together.
Yeah.
Some old ones, some new ones, and I didn't like it at all.
That's Jarmusch, right?
Jim Jarmusch,
Jim
yeah.
Jarmusch.
Hi, I'm Jim Jarmusch, and I've got these famous friends, and they're going to come and riff a while on this theme. And it was like 10 or 12 shorts in the movie. I liked maybe 1 or 2 of them.
Well,
It was really just.
I enjoyed
not my cup of tea.
there was one with Bill Murray and there was one with Stephen Wright, and the Stephen Wright one I particularly enjoyed because you got less of the Stephen Wright bullshit. You know,
Yeah.
You got more of him being being himself.
Yeah.
which I like because I like to see. Like going back to NPR for a moment, Bobcat Goldthwait is on. Wait, don't tell me. Occasionally now, and he's normal. He's enjoyable. He's witty. He's still really on the edge for NPR. Like he does some shit that freaks them out, but he's not he's not that Bobcat guy anymore.
Right.
Well, he had a comedy special like on HBO or Showtime or something like that. Like,
Where he was just himself.
I mean, it was comedy, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's him now. He's in his 50s or whatever,
Right.
and just it
I like it.
It was pretty funny, yeah.
And he's directing films.
Yeah.
Now, this doesn't change the fact that Meet Bob is still one of my best my best comedy albums. But I'm ready for him. I'm ready to see the real character. So I like the Stephen Wright one, and I like the Bill Murray one because he got very real with it. It's silly, but then real. So I've never seen all the Coffee and Cigarettes movies.
Yeah.
So, but again, it's just getting back to the whole Saturday Night Live thing.
Sure.
I need to do something else. I need to move out of my comfort zones a little bit. So, all right. So if we can do a show during the week after next, would everybody be amenable to
I'll
that?
consider it.
All right. Chris is
Take
open.
it
Right?
on.
I'm
advisement.
completely free.
Chris is wide open. Chris is good. All right.
I have no commitments.
Chris has 0 commitments right now.
Okay. Get
Um,
fired again? What?
No.
my question to you, Chris, and again, just are you going to still be able to? Is bowling still happening? Are you? Is that off for the summer? Is that off?
That's off for the
forever?
summer. I don't, it's,
Okay,
uh,
because you seem to dig bowling. You seem to like it. Yeah, I was going to hit you up for that cystic fibrosis thing if you had to go in for 300 apiece.
oh. No.
Come on, we got Johnny Poker over here.
Johnny.
We got Johnny
Hey.
Poker. You've been willing to
Johnny
throw down
Poker.
1,500 big ones
No.
to fund a charity so we can bowl with
No.
some celebrities.
No. Who? What celebrities?
Steve Dahl,
No.
Cheryl Scott?
Cheryl
No.
Scott,
No.
Mark Silverman, Waddle and Sylvie.
Your use of the word celebrity confuses
It's
me.
very loose. It's running very loose.
Local, regional.
I'm starting to-
regional
I'm
celebrities.
starting to think you don't know what those words truly mean.
I just spent the last 30 minutes telling you I don't know anything that's popular right now.
All right.
I just found Iconopop. I thought it was brilliant.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, good. See, there we go. We'll save it for next time.
Okay.
All right, you've been enjoying the Great Radio TV experiment. We're not going to do Follow Your Bliss because I don't have it loaded up. And
There you
yeah,
go.
be-do.
I have it in my car on my iPod.
I've got, you know what? I've got it on my phone, but my phone only on the cloud version of my Amazon account, which I hate.
Oh,
I
well.
hate that as well. So, I see. You know what? This has been a very old manny Radio Tiki for
Yeah.
me.
I just
I
wonder,
don't like it.
is your chest hair turning gray there?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right.
None of the rest of you is turning gray. I
Up
meant
here-
to ask
no,
you about
I
that
just
before.
got a haircut. This is gray
Oh.
here. If this were here, the sideburns would be gray. This is
Yeah.
pretty much gray. I don't know about the back hair, but that's about it.
I
yeah.
don't. We'll leave that as a mistake.
Well, no, I'm.
Actually, I'm now curious to see your back hair. No, your back hair.
Oh, I don't think so.
You just showed your belly. What the fuck is the difference?
Please.
It would
hold.
be better to see your back.
This is not what I signed
Whoa,
up
nice
for.
treasure trail. Jesus. It is not gray. We can tell you it's not gray.
Not great.
You got kind of a
That's nice.
Celtic thing going
Yeah.
on back
I
there.
don't know where all the hair comes from.
I don't
but-
know where the red hair comes from there, Seamus. I don't know what.
Oh, I have red
Oh yeah,
hair.
no,
Yeah,
that's
I get red
that's
hair.
that's
in
that's
places.
in the
Really?
family.
Yeah.
That's in the
Something
family. We
What?
Something odd's happening here. Oh, no, never mind. All good. Everything's good.
we
Everything's good.
we have a lot of hair, but we go gray. My dad, by my age, was granted. My dad had a much more difficult life than I did up to this point, but he was sans color by my age.
Oh. You guys digging this? You like?
Sure.
see?
sure.
I want to go like Steve Martin white, but it ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna get that.
You can't be that lucky.
I know that would be cool. Wouldn't
That
it?
would be.
All right, well, let's stop here. Now that we've clarified it's been an old man Radio Tiki, swear to God, I want to do the show again in 2 weeks. I swear to God.
I didn't take nothing.
I didn't take nothing, Paulie.
I swear to God.
You were always my favorite, Fredo. Yeah, all right, so we'll do it again soon. I promise we'll do it again soon. It is entirely my issue, I know, But this has been the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. Be sure to check out our Facebook page, the Radio Tiki Fanboy Clubhouse. And always, you can email us at radio@radiotiki.com. We do have some emails that I've not gotten to. Tom from North Cal, Beaver Fever, Dietrich, I think listener Dietrich sent me one. Bob Bouzas has been sending us some messages on the Facebook page. I've not gotten to all that on this show. This was just kind of a catch-up. Apologize, do a couple of hours, get it out there, be out on the deck, enjoy the summertime. Next time we do the show, we'll get to listener mail, listener messages. So be sure to contact us at radio@radiotiki.com and check out the Radio Tiki Fanboy page on Facebook. Thank you. Love you. Good night.